Well, this is awkward. My brand new GoPro camera mount, I dropped it and it broke immediately. So I either have to go and buy another one, which will probably break if I drop it, or I'll make this one a little stronger and make it out of some decent material here. So let's see what I've got in the bin and see what I can do. Decided to make the replacement arms out of some Delrin. This is a nice odd offcut that I've got standing around, so this is going to work perfectly. So I'm going to mark its length and I'm going to part it off with the lathe and then face it off and put some centers on the end. Okay, let's get on with it. Okay, so I've got the parting tool set up in the lathe. Let's turn it on. So I'm going to just pass a face across to get a nice finish on the edge. I'm going to use a center drill so that I can get a nice center in the middle of my piece. Well, that's not focusing well, but okay. So that's left a nice center point that I can use to pick up the center with. Okay, so I want to put a flat on the bar. So I've got it zeroed off. I'm just gonna. I've already taken 1/100th thou swipe off, so I'm going to just wind it up to. So this is me moving the bed up to there. That'll do. Okay, so ramp up the speed. Now you notice I'm going to have the cutter cutting inwards, so it gives me a nicer finish on the edge. So I'll select the drive, and you can see I'm cutting from the outside in. I'm just going to do this in 2 passes. I don't need to do it in 1 pass. I could if I put a bigger cutter in, but this is fine. When it gets off the end, I'll bring the bed over and send it back the other way. You can see it's cutting from the outside in again. So it'll leave a nice finish on the outside edge. Okay, looking good. Ramp it down. Okay, so I need to transpose these holes to my new piece. Now I put this up on the mill and I did actually clock it properly, but if you look, this is just for demonstration, you can see that the centers of these two holes are 12 millimeters. Okay, so I have my piece in the mill and I have centered that on the drill piece, and I've centered my DRO. So I've got to drill and tap two holes 6 millimeters apart. I'm going to use a 6 millimeter drill, sorry, a 6 millimeter tap, so I need to drill a 5 millimeter hole. Okay, let's get on. So I've switched the DRO to metric, and I'm going to dial up 6 millimeters. There you go. Okay, so I've already put my center drill in. So let's just drill the pilot. Okay. Now I'm going to move it 6 millimeters the other way. Oh, come on. Okay. Now drill the hole the other way. Okay. Okay, now drill the hole with a trapping drill, 5 mil. Okay. Okay, let's go back 6 mil the other way. Fire it up. Looking good. Okay, so the beauty of these star drive units is you can lower your speed dramatically. Let's just bring it up a bit. Okay, fire it up. And there it is. So now I've put some lubrication on there. So now I can just put that in and let that wind itself in. I'll put a mark on the tap for for the maximum depth of the screw I want. Okay, now reverse it out. Perfect. Okay, so as you see, I did a centre hole to clear that, and I've got these two little bosses that I have to sit into these like that. I'm just going to screw this down. I did think about putting metal inserts into the plastic, but the problem with that is two dissimilar metals in a sea environment always create corrosion. So it's a lot easier to put longer screws in and long threads and get the strength that way, rather than try and put some sort of insert in there. Less likely for corrosion. Okay, just gonna screw that down. Also turned the heads of the screws down a little bit just to fit into the recesses in this top. So I'm hoping that that's going to fit in nicely. It's all quite tight, which is not bad. Okay, that's tightened down nicely. Okay, quite pleased with that. So I'm going to mount that on here. Hopefully I've got my calculations correct with the spacing. Oh, don't cross thread it. Get that going. Yeah. Okay, that's nice and tight. So now I've just got to mount the other one on here as well, and then I'll have my 2 bars. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so here's it assembled. Not too bad. It hasn't cost me anything. I just got some scrap that went out of my box. Saved me having to buy another one. So here we are. I should hold my camera and have my lights out of whatever angle I like. Great, good job. Hope you found this interesting. Catch you all soon. Thanks guys, bye.